Okay, so we did the, first of all, welcome my YouTubers, Chainmail YouTubers. Thank y'all for tuning in to my video. This is your girl Queen. Still working on my towers, my chainmail towers. I started on my square tower and my triangle tower. Now I'm finna do a new project, which is my circle tower. So, took me a few days to figure out how to do this. I didn't realize how hard this was going to be, but I figured it out. And I can already see how I'm going to zip up these layers, because it's going to be 25 layers. So, it looks pretty good. I'm not sure how big I'm going to do it yet, but I figured out how to keep it going bigger and bigger and bigger. All you got to do is add more rings. I didn't know that. So, okay, to start the next layer, we're working off of these rings. These rings. You start on these rings. This is to start our next layer. And we're going to do it all the way around. And you're going to automatically know when it's time to put new rings on, because it's going to start getting, it's going to leave an open gap. So you're going to know then it's time to put extra rings on to make your piece bigger. You're going to start here. You put 4 rings on. Four rings at the beginning of each link. Okay, that's 2, 3, 1 more. Okay, 1 more. Well, 4 rings on that first link. Okay, now you're going to move to the next one, which is right here. Okay, next one. You're going to put 4 rings on there. Four rings. That's 2 so far. Okay. So That's going to be 2 so far. You're going to have to put 2 more. 2 more. I don't know why I won't just put on my glasses. I'm so blind. Okay, I'm going to have to put my glasses on. So I can close these rings. Look at that. Can't close rings without your glasses if you have blind. Okay, let's fix these closures. My phone light isn't charging. Oh, under is not charging. That's because it's not on. It's not inside the plug. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, now it's charging. Now it's charging. Alright, let's get started. Okay, where were we? Right here. Okay. Again, we're using 14 gauge rings. 14 gauge rings, 516 ID for the circle tower. This is the first layer. This is the first layer, and so far we got 1, 2. Okay, now we're going to put 1 more on there. We're going to put 1 more on that circle tower, like so. Now you can take this. Hold on, let me show you. Okay, now this tower with this circle sheet. This is the first layer. With this circle layer, you can either go all the way around with that 222 chain on these rings right here. You can either go all the way around, put your 4 rings all the way around on these what would I call these rings? These rings right here, the in-between rings. Here, here, here. Okay, the in-between rings. You want to put your next ring here. Oh, look at that closure. Closure is not right. Okay. So if we're looking at the piece, okay, you want your next rings to go here in between. You want to put 4 rings on there. 1, 2, 'Okay, you got those 2 on. Okay, you got them right there, they're right there. Alright, you're going to put your other 2 right here. 1, 2. You want 4 rings right there. Now you can start connecting these if you want to, or you just work your way around the piece. You can work your way all the way around the piece, or you can start connecting them. Okay, so far we got 3 pieces on. See that? Now, move to the next one, which is right here, the in-between ring. Put one right there. You're putting 4 rings on. Okay, number 2. Number 2. Okay, 2 more. 1. Okay, 2. And that's your 4 rings. That's your 4 rings. Okay. Now I'm going to show y'all how we look. Again, this is going to be a 25 layer tower, circle tower. This is the first layer. Okay. There we go. Now we just keep going around. Putting these 4 rings around. See that? You want to go all the way around the piece. One. 2. 3. And 4. Make sure those closures are closed. Okay. We getting there. Alright, so far we got 4 on, 5 on. So far we got 5 on. Okay. You want those to go all the way across, all the way around. See that? This is our next ring, right here. This is our next ring. Sorry about that. This is our next ring. Right here is our next ring. This is our next ring. This is our next ring. This. Okay. 1. 2. 3. That's 1. 4. There we go. I'm trying to keep the piece flat so y'all can see what I'm doing. Let's fix it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, the next ring we're going to do is right here. We're going to put 4 rings on here. One, try to keep it straight so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. This one. This one. Okay. 2. Okay. 3. And last one. 4. Like I said, at this point of the project, or the circle, you can start connecting these 2 rings all the way around, or you can keep going like this and connect them later. And I'm going to show y'all the part that took me the longest to figure out. And that's how to make your circle bigger. Because when you first start off, it's going to want to stay small. It's going to want to continue to keep drawing up. It's going to want to get tight. But there's a way to fix that. All you're doing is adding more rings. You add more rings in certain spots to make it bigger. I don't like that closure. I have to redo that closure. As you can see, it's hard to keep the piece flat. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's keep going. 3. 4. Okay. Move on to the next one. Straighten these out as best you can so you can see what's going on. You see what ring go where. It's a real 222 chain all the way around. Real simple. Okay, so we got a few more to go. Our next ring is gonna go here, right here. Our next 4 rings. Okay, our next 4 rings is going to go here, and we're going to put 4 here. Taking that 4 2 chain all the way around. Okay, 1, 2, fix that closure, 2, 3, 3, 4. Alright, we got 4. Okay, so we're gonna see where we at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, got a few more to go, y'all. Few more to go. Okay, see? Can y'all see what's going on here? Hold on. Let's put that right there. Yeah. Alright, hold on. Okay, let's straighten this piece out. Let's see if we can move it up just a little. We want to move it up and over. What's that all in the way? Okay. Alright. So we want to move the piece up just a little. Okay, let's put her right here. 1. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's keep it going. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 4 more to go. 4 more to go. Okay, 1. Okay, 1. Trying to do this and not move the camera. Not easy to do. Okay, 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's take her around so I can get to these next ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're 10 in. Okay. One, 2, 3 more to go. Okay, that's done. Got one more. Let me show y'all the next step. Okay, 4. Now the next step is we're going to connect. We're going to connect. We're going to connect here. Connect here, here. These two. 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 Okay, you gotta make sure they sit in a certain way. They gotta be flat. They gotta be flat. You don't want them to twist. If you twist, you know you got it wrong. There you go. Nope, that's the wrong way. Nope, that's the wrong way. Okay, I think it's this way. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Now you want them to lay just like this. This is how you want them to lay. You want it to be just like that. Just like that. Now you want to put number 2 ring. Put the second ring on the same way. Make sure they're flat. Okay, close that. And you want to do that all the way around, but you want to connect your rings. Okay, once you, this is the ring you just put on. So you want to move your piece to the next one. And you want these two. You want these two connected. Okay, like so. Okay, close. And now you want to put your second ring. And you can always test it to see if you got them going the right way. And as you can see, you do. This is the ring you just put on. And you always want to double your rings. So you want to put another one on there. Like so. Okay, want to double that ring. Simply just stick it through those 2 rings. Stick it through those 2 rings and these 2 rings. Then you close it. Okay, go back around on your place. Okay, you want these and these Those two. My rings aren't I didn't previously open my rings, so you want these two. Nope, these two. That's where we at. Come through from the back, like that, and then go around like that. Because you want it to sit like this. You want your ring to sit like this. You want your ring to sit like that. Okay? Now you want your second ring on. Repeat. Okay? See how it's shaping up? See how it's shaping up? That's when you know you're doing it right. Okay, so you're going to take these two previous rings. These two rings and add two new rings. You want it to go just like that. That's how you want it to look. Okay? You're adding an old ring and a new ring. Old ring and a new ring. All the way around. You're doing that all the way around. Okay. Old ring, new ring. Just like that. Check your work. Make sure your ring is sitting right. And it is. Perfect. Okay. Put your other ring on there. Okay. Remember, you're going in a circle. You're making a circle. And you're going, all you're doing is connecting all the way around in a circle. Now you're going to take that and put it with that. Okay. There you go. You want these two. These and these. Old ring, two old rings and two new rings. Okay, you want these two rings, those two rings you just put on, and two new rings. Two old rings. Make sure they're sitting right, because if they're not sitting right, okay, make sure they land flat like that. Okay. There you go. And put your second ring on and keep going all the way around with that pattern. This is a repetitive pattern, so once you got it, you're going to always get it. You'll never forget it because it's repetitive. Look at it there. And I'm going to show y'all what it looked like when it's, why you need to add new rings. I'm going to show y'all when it's time to add new rings. I mean, to make it go all the way around. See, this pattern is not going to go all the way around by itself. You're going to have to add new rings to keep it going. See how little it is? See how short it is? See, it's time for me to add new rings. It's already time for me to add new rings, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to add new rings. I'm going to add new rings. Okay, I already see I'm going to need new rings here and here. Okay, but let's just keep going and see. We're not going to add new rings until we absolutely have to. Let's get these two. 1 and 2. Let's get those two. 1. Uh-oh. 1. Okay. Nope, I twisted my ring. You see that? I twisted my ring. That was going to be wrong. Oh. 2 old rings. 2 new rings. Just like that. Oh, I can't stand this camera, but it takes some, you're going to have to get used to running a camera while you're doing a video. I will tell you this, it's not an easy thing to do. All you can do is hope and pray that your audience understand what it is you're doing. Because this camera is always, always, always in the way. Okay, so we got our second one on that one. And this is how it look. This is how it look. You're going to do all that all around, all the way around in the circle. And this is where we are so far. We still got these. Let me show you. We still got all these. And then we still got all that space. So we're going to still got all that space. I'll let you know when it's time to add new rings. So we want these 2 old rings and these 2 new rings. Right there, these 2. Okay, now we're going to open 4 rings. 2 rings. Going to open 2 rings. And we're going to grab that 2 old rings. Hold on. I'm going to grab them 2 old rings. And them 2 new rings. 2 old rings. And 2 new rings. Here we go. Close it up. Grab another one. Do the same thing. Rinse and repeat. 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 Okay. Now go to the next one. Open up 2 rings. 1, 2. Grab them old rings. And grab you 2 new rings. Oh, that's twisted. See that? That's not right. Okay, take that out. I'm going to make sure they land properly. Okay, there you go. 2 old rings and 2 new rings. Okay, make sure it's laying properly. And it is. Now you're ready to add your other ring. Okay. There you go. Okay, continue going around until you can't go around anymore. And then that's when we add new rings. Let me see something. Let's lay that down. Okay, see, we're going to have to put new rings here and here. Here, here, and here. Okay, I see. We're going to have to add 3 new rings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to have to add a new ring here. 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, as you can see now we got the space we need to connect another ring. Now we got these two spaces over here. We're gonna need a ring here, a ring here. Maybe we only need 2. Let's check and see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully we only need 2 extra rings. Not 2 extra rings, but 2 extra units. These 2 chains are called units. 1, 2, 3. Okay, adding these 2 extra sets should bring everything together nicely. Okay, so I added the extra set. Okay, let's close that before I start jabbering. Okay, so I added an extra set here, and I added an extra set here. So now, as you can see, this should be able to go all the way around now. This should be able to go all the way around now without having any gaps with the 2 rings I just put on. See that? We put 2 extra rings in, 2 extra sets in. Alright, now let's test it. Two O-rings, 2 O-rings, 2 new rings. Close it. Add a second ring. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Okay. There it is. And I can make this circle, doing it this way, I can make this circle as big as I want it. And it's going to be huge. Because I'm making like 25 layers of this. And I already see how I'm going to connect those layers together. Okay, take 2 O-rings and 2 new rings. Close it up. Okay. Close it up. Repeat. Close it up. Okay. 2 O-rings. 2 new rings. Okay, repeat. Repeat. Okay. See where we at so far. See where we at so far. See where we at. We got 2 more to go. 2 more connections to go for that full circle. Two O-rings. 2 new rings. Remember, people, I've added 2 extra sets, 2 extra links to this row so it can fit around perfectly. Repeat. Close. We're down to the last one now, y'all. Look at that. If you look closely, my circle is not, it's not tight. You have plenty of room. Plenty of room. My circle is not tight. It's not being pulled in different directions. It's a perfect circle. It's a perfect circle. Perfect circle. Now we're down to the last 2. We might have to add another ring. Or we might not have to. I don't know. Yep, definitely got to add another one. So, technically, I added 3 new sets. 1. This is a new set. 2. Wait, let me show y'all the reason why I add rings so y'all can see what I'm talking about when I say you have to add new rings. See? Your piece is going to tell you when to add new rings. Your circle is going to tell you, okay, this is where we're at now. Okay, look at that. Okay, see that? Now come up here. This is the old ring. This is a new ring. Look at all that space in between there. See that space? See all that extra space? So that tells me that this ring and this ring is going to be all lopsided. So we got to put an extra set here. When I mean an extra set, that just means a 4 rings. 2 2 2 chain, 4 rings. 2 and 2 rather. 1, 2, uh-oh. Where am I? Lost my, 1. Keep up with your place. It's easy to get discombobulated. 1, 2. Okay, this is what we did in the beginning. The 2 2 2. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, this is where we just added our new rings. This is your old ring, and this is your new ring. And this is your set. 4 I mean your unit. You need 4 rings to complete a unit. Two, 3, 3, 4. See how it looks now? Remember that gap? That gap is gone now. Okay, let me show y'all. Okay, I just added these 4 rings. Okay, let's go up here and here. So I just added these 4 rings. Now the gap is gone. Remember the gap was here and here. But I added this set of rings. Your piece gonna tell you where to put the rings. Like I said, can't go wrong. Your piece is gonna guide you all the way. Now, old ring, new ring. Close. repeat. Old ring, new ring. Okay. We're down to the last two. Old ring, new ring. Okay, old ring, new ring. Close. Repeat. Okay, last one. This is the last one in this row. Old ring, new ring. Close. This is a perfect circle. Repeat. Repeat. Okay, that's that layer. That layer is complete. Look at that beautiful circle. What's going on right here? Okay. Perfect circle. Look at that. Perfect circle. It's a little tight right here. Wonder why. Let me see if I can figure out why that's tight. Maybe I need to add another ring. I think I need to add another ring. It's feeling kind of tight right there. See, look at that. Why is that bunching up like that? There we go. I think I want to add another link. It's feeling kind of tight right up in here. Okay, so now I'm ready for my next layer. All right. Yep, time for my next layer. Okay, time for the next layer. That's how you do the circle. This is how you do the circle. And when you're ready to start your next layer, see, I knew something's not looking right here. Look at that. Don't like that. Wonder how can I fix that? I know I need to add another ring. I need to add another set. That's... Oh, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. It's alright. We're gonna go around again. So, rings we working. Okay. We're working on our outside rings. These rings. These rings. These rings. These rings. These. Okay, that's where you're going to put your 4. 2 here, 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 2 here. Okay? All we're doing now is widening the circle. The circle is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I want it to be about... I want it to be about this wide, and then I'll be satisfied. And that can be my first layer. And then I'm going to do 25 more. Okay, now I'm going to show y'all how to do the unit, 222 unit again. You want to work on those outside rings. You're going to put 4 rings on all these rings right here. Like I said, you connect them early if you want to, or you can wait till you get all the rings around. Which is what we did to the previous layer. Okay? I mean row, previous row. This is a new row we're working on. All we're doing is putting 4 rings right here. 2, 2. 2 at the bottom. And 2 at the top. And 2 at the top. And we're going to do that all the way around. This is how you start your rows. This is how you start a new row. Okay? This is the beginning of a new row right here. Now, you want to go all the way around with that same 222 chain. Remember we did this in the previous layer. Remember? So all we're doing is taking the 222 chain around, and then we're going to connect them. And that's it. Okay, thank y'all for tuning in to my circle. To my beginning of my circle tower. This would be considered the first layer. Okay, thank y'all for tuning in. I love you guys. Oh, it's been a long day. I'm going to call it the night. Take some more medication. And I'm going to find me a movie to watch. Alright, I love you guys so much. Don't forget, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up, comment or 2. Share my video if you find it interesting. Help my channel grow. I love you people. Thank y'all. Y'all already know what to do. I'll hit your girl.